and I don't have much protective gear on, so I'm not gonna. Whoa! If you follow me on social media, you know that I've been playing around with e-bikes for a while. When I say e-bikes, what I'm talking about is not really e-motorcycles. I'm talking about bicycles, kind of motoring world. It might be a moped because it's got pedals and it has a motor. What are these bikes exactly? Well, let's go through them. This is just going to be a user review of these bikes. And then finally, what I'm going to concentrate on is this guy right here. And I'll tell you a lot more about that in just a minute. So you might be wondering, like, what is the best e-bike for me? I've been thinking about an e-bike. What should I get? Well, it depends on what kind of riding you're going to do. Now, I know you've heard this a lot, but honestly, it is a big difference depending on what you're going to do with the bike. This is a mountain bike. It is an electric or pedal assist mountain bike. There's a bunch of them out there. Trek makes them, Santa Cruz. This is Yamaha. I love this bike. This thing has been absolutely a blast. And if you're going to ride any trails at all, get the mountain bike. Who's that? Oh, it's Big John. Hey, John.
What up, Bubba? What's wrong with you? You sound out of breath.
No, I'm doing a video and I'm talking like I'm, and now you're on the video.
Oh, shit.
So do you have anything? Do you have anything to say?
Hello, world. Thank you for all your support during heart transplant. I love you all.
I tried to lip sync that, but I don't think it's going to work. It looked like a bad Godzilla movie.
Hey, I got a question for you. I'm sitting here. I'm having a dinner with like people that I haven't seen in like 35 years, as we all grew up with. You don't use metal sticks, do you?
I use aluminum sticks. Yeah, I had.
Since when?
Since the stadium tour.
My son started on.
No shit. I just told this guy, one of the guys, he goes, I got a set of Ricky Rocket's metal sticks. I said, Ricky doesn't use aluminum sticks.
Yeah, no, I do.
Want them. Okay.
They're awesome.
Okay.
And you can buy them.
Huh?
I will leave a link in the description. I swear to God, we didn't plan this.
Yeah, no doubt. No, this is not planned for the movie or the video. No. I was sitting here saying those aren't his, and he's like, yeah.
Hey, I'll give you a buzz back.
All right, I gotta go eat some quo.
All right, bye. This bike, great for trails. I ride a lot of trails, plus even if I didn't, in this neighborhood that I live in, there's a lot of roads that have ruts, and it's just easier with a mountain bike. I can't see myself really wanting a road version of this. But that's me. Again, this is a user review, okay? So this is all my opinion. There's a lot of other YouTubers with completely different opinions, okay? The thing is that they did some studies, because this is always a question. Well, it's cheating. An analog bike, you're getting more exercise. Well, pedal for pedal, yes, you are. There's no arguing that. However, what they found is people that spent an hour on an analog bike would get an electric bike and spend at least 2 times the amount of time on that bike and pedaling, because you have to pedal to get this going. The heart rate was not that much different, like 7 points or something. Basically, it significantly increased their fitness level because they were on the bike more. I know that at the bike track, there was no way I was going to do that hill any more than twice. Trying to get up that thing. I did it a dozen times because of this. I was able to put it in level 4, get all the way up, and then I'd back it down to like eco, and then just go jamming down the hill and go all around the track, and it is so much fun. So that brings me to the Super 73. What is this thing? Both of these are Super 73s. It is kind of a moped, really, because you can pedal it, or you can, you can do pedal assist, or you can just throttle it, and that's it. Just sit there and go. Certain hills that are really steep, you kind of have to do pedal assist, but rarely do I have to do that. But usually on these long, higher hills, not a problem. These are not off-road bikes, I'm telling you right now. Can you take a trail with them? Sure. This has suspension, this one does not. Amazing urban bikes. So we'll go to like Ojai, which is a little kind of hippie town in Southern California. We've ridden literally all day long, and I've come back and still had 50%, 40% at the lowest ever. These are just freaking awesome bikes. They look cool, they're great for urban, they're comfortable. Mild trails, not a problem. Major trails where there's a lot of rocks and, you know, it's not an off-road bike. It's just not. So this is my newest acquisition. Basically, we got my Super 73. This is Jude's. Sometimes Lucy rides it. And this is a mountain bike. So this is a whole nother category in my opinion. These get a little closer in some ways. However, this does not have pedals. This is a throttle, just like a motorcycle. Okay, you turn it. These are paddles, okay? These I never have gotten hassled by the police on. If you're riding it in the middle of the road, yeah, of course you're asking for it, right? But you're not gonna pop a bunch of wheelies on these, okay? This, on the other hand, total, complete performance, okay? This thing is a beast. This is like a dirt bike. Could you get in trouble for this? Yeah, you could. And it still looks enough like a bike that you can kind of get away with it. You step up from here and get into like a full-on electric dirt bike, you're not riding it down a bike path, you are going to get busted, for sure. This, you can get away with a lot. And you have to check your local laws. I'm not gonna tell you, you know, that I know. Anyway, this thing goes about 45 miles an hour out of the box. It's got approximately between a 40 and 50 mile range, depending on how you ride, depending on how heavy you are. If you're going up hills, down hills, if you're coasting, it does have regen, so it will regenerate down hills. Apparently, I don't know how much that does it. It's got a pretty beefy battery, and some people beef up the battery and the controller, and I've heard of people getting 70 miles per hour out of these things. I can't say enough how much fun this thing is. I mean, it is just a blast. So in a little bit, I'm going to take this out. I'll stick on a helmet and an action cam, and we'll go take a ride on it, and you can see what it does. But even on my little hill here, it is just so cool. Maybe I'll take a video of me going up this hill. Hold on a second. Right now, I'm in sport. I mean, it zips right up this hill, no problem. Okay, so this thing is a different experience than a dirt bike. You're not shifting gears or any of that stuff. You're not clutching. You don't have to rely on any of that. You're just relying literally on the acceleration. So you can just go flat out. So I've learned that if you rip on the throttle too much, you can really put yourself in a bad place, because it'll give you all the power all at once. You know, you can really hurt yourself. So I've learned that this is the better side, although you have to cross over here. much have just 2 fingers on the brake, on each brake. And I can just use my throttle like that. That way I always have my brake if I need it. I don't have to switch from here out to here. It's just always there, and I can feather it. Take 1 cruise down here. How fast can I go flat out? 34, 45, 46, 46. Can I get to 50? 50. This thing is going 50 miles an hour. All right, so there's a trail up here, like a little track, actually. I'm gonna do it really quick. I don't know the people that own it. Don't have much protective gear on, so I'm not gonna, whoa, lose my mind. Whoa, 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 whoa. I gotta get used to this a little bit. A little air there. Hit it and quit it. Let's see how this does on this hill up here. It's a pretty steep hill. Let's see how it does. 39, 42 miles an hour. Let's see how it does once I get up to this hill. .44, 38, slows down to 38, 37 on a really high hill. Oh, what a fun ride right here. And you know what? It's not too hot right now. It's awesome. And there we go. Woo! Can't see what's up here, so I gotta be a little careful. Trucks. See, that's what you got to be careful of. People pulling out of their driveways. In any scenario, but especially on a motorcycle, especially an electric bike where they cannot hear you. Thanks for coming along on my little ride. If you like this video, please subscribe. Hit the like button if you liked it. Ring the bell if you want to get notified when I make more videos. I am going to be doing more drum videos coming up soon and all kinds of stuff. I've got a lot of things to talk about, motorcycles and bikes and off-road. Broncos. Can't wait for that next excursion. Take care of each other and keep rock alive.